Greetings everyone and welcome back to the town of Karma in Rimworld. Now there are a couple of things that we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to start with something really nice. We are going to start by finding out what Kane Gentry's real name is, his secret real name. Now Gentry's had a little whisper into my ear and it appears that from this moment forth he shall be known as Armus. Welcome to the colony, Armus. Now, Nichols probably going to treat Lisa, who is suffering from sensory mechanites, I believe, which is just a pain in the backside, honestly. Let's get that sorted then. Buttercup is enjoying a little bit of joy. I'm very glad about that, Buttercup. So, let's get all of that sorted. Now, there are a couple of things that we need to work on in this episode, quite desperately. And one of them is going to be, we need to adjust this zone. About there. We want some... let's actually haul these out and haul that one out. We want a stonecutter's table. Now, Lisa. Armus, are you going to take care of Armus? Thank you. Lisa, would you mind... Well, actually, you know what? Buttercup. Oh, Buttercup, are you going to take care of it? Fantastic. We need this person stripped. Following that, I desperately need... them to be buried, actually, as it happens. Now, Lisa, I know you're really unhappy about being naked all the time, so go wear clothes. Go wear the clothes, Lisa. Get the clothes, wear the clothes. And in a moment, I'm actually going to give you Armus's chef's jacket as well. Now, the chef's jacket... show off your cooking skills with this professional chef jacket. Butcher faster, cook better, brew more, and impress your fellow colonists with your tasty creations that have a lesser chance of poisoning them. Fantastic. I didn't even know that was a stat that could be altered by mods. That's glorious, in my opinion. What are you wearing, then? You're still naked. Can we get you to wear a t-shirt? There we go. Good times for everyone. Also, Armus, would you do me a massive favor and remove your jacket? Can you wear the jacket? I really hope so. Armus, though, you know what? I'm not going to leave you, just take a jacket off you. You can have the other jacket. There we go. Now, Lisa, let's have a quick gander. With your gear, I mean, it's not going to show me any stat bonuses, unfortunately. Armor average, blunt 9.1, sharp 22%. That's actually pretty good. But, okay, well, crack on then, everyone. Get to work. Next up, we need the production of a stonecutter's table. How much is that going to be? 105 steel. Very well. Let's get this stonecutter's table. And then finally, we can stop worrying about using up all of our steel on things. And that is going to be a good time. I can tell you that for nothing. In fact, ooh, tattered apparel. What's wrong? Armus, why? What's wrong? What are you wearing? Oh, 23%. Okay, you know what then? Given that, let's actually address some things. Now, there's been a while. There's so many things that I need to do, but I was so focused on just getting a working colony that I kind of skipped a bunch of starting steps that I tend to only need to do at the beginning of a colony, and thus, as a result, because I've already passed the beginning, I haven't thought to do it. But before I actually get to that, there's one other thing that I wanted to do, and it just came to my attention. Now, a lot of people have said, I need to put this over the walls. Now, for anyone who's new to my series, my Rimworld series in specific, I am aware of how zones work. It's a topic that I've covered in detail previously, and I've discussed the fact that the way these zones don't specifically say where you can move, but what you can manipulate. In fact, this is a prime example. Right now, anyone on the indoors group is not allowed to manipulate this door. They can't do that. I've specifically said, yeah, you're not allowed to touch this door. So actually, they can't get through, I don't think. That was a bit of an oversight. But with the walls unselected, it means they can't perform any task on those walls. Doesn't mean that they can't move through it. They can, actually. Like, out here, if they could get past the doors... In fact, down here is one of the only ways, because they're allowed out through this door. And then they can move across terrain that isn't designated, because it's not telling them where they can't go, it's just telling them where they can't do something. So, for example, because that's not designated, if that was for a hauling job, then someone who is locked to the indoor zone wouldn't be allowed to pick that up. Now, the reason why I specifically didn't set these walls up is because I'm not sure how the game works in terms of, now that this is selected, would someone with the indoors job be okay with just walking out there and repairing it from the outside? Because it's only the fact that the tile is selected that matters to them. It doesn't really matter where they stand to do the job. And that's what I was a little bit concerned about, is people repairing the walls from the outside. And couple that with the knowledge that I do have a lot of people who aren't on the indoors designation at any one time. I didn't really think it was necessary, but a lot of people were concerned about it. So we'll designate it for now, and we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see how that goes forward. Right, but with everyone moving around, I think it is now time that we have a quick look at all of this. Now, specifically with Carly, I want her to sleep all the way through the night. But everyone else, I would prefer you to just have 2-hour bouts of sleeping. Like so. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it down there. Actually, Gun, aren't you dating Carly? Ah, you are. Okay, well, given that then, I'm going to set Gun and Carly to the same work schedule. Slightly different. Oh, scallywags. That's not quite what I meant to do. I think it was 11 to 6. Let me just double check. Sorry, Carly, I'm messing you around, and I do apologize for that. Let's see. Yeah, from 11 to 6. Alright, well, Gun, I would like you to go to sleep. Around then, but mostly I'm just going to let you select how long you sleep for. Now, as for the others, let's copy this, paste that down there. I want to get rid of that. And down there, we will then have you. There we go. So I've got some overlap for some people, but generally people go to sleep at slightly different times. In fact, I'm going to have you guys go to sleep a little bit early, and I'm going to enforce 3 hours of sleep for you. But the rest, you can decide on your own. Now, I do want to try and encourage people to take time out of their day and hang out with each other. So I'm going to have an enforced period of joy around here, and that's going to be the same more or less for everyone. I'll eventually... No, I think just 3 hours is good enough of a time for enforced joy. I'm going to try this schedule without having specific work times, but eventually I will be putting those in, and I'll be really trying to control when people decide to go to bed and that sort of stuff, and when they get up and do work, because I would ultimately like to use the areas more like shifts, and I can put people on different shifts, which will affect when they're working and that sort of thing, where they can work, so on and so forth. So we would have people who are working outside, and they would have a very specific shift pattern that I would use copy and paste to do. Now, you've got the shield. That's fine because you've got a weapon. Okay, I like it. Right, as for assignments. Now, currently, we've got a lot of people who are allowed to wear whatever they want. And I think we need to manage this. Right, so select the outfit. We've got worker, soldier, nudist. Soldier isn't too bad. I think what I would like to do here is have something along these lines. In fact, because of all the things like scrubs, tribal wear, t-shirt, I'm going to have to think about this one a little bit more than I usually do. So I'll do that in another episode, or perhaps off camera, and then I'll just discuss what we've looked at. Now, we do have the stonecutter table, so let's set up the bills. We would like a limestone, and I would like this done a lot. I wish I could just type in the number. Ingredient radius, that's fine. In fact, no. I would like you to only really take ingredients from around here. 20 at most. That is so useful. I would also like you to do that and go for... no, 500 blocks I think is good enough. There we are. But I would like you to resume it when we have less than 100. So there we go. That, being able to control where they're going to take the ingredients from, so amazingly useful. Next up, I would like slate, and it's exactly the same details. Unfortunately, I can't copy and paste. I wish I could. We'll do this, and again, ingredient radius down to 20. So I'll allow them to just grab from nearby, but there we go. And then once more, resume once there's less than 100 blocks available. However, I want a catch-all just to make stone blocks, and this one should be do until you have, and we're going to say like 1,000 blocks for this one. There we go. And once again, I'm actually going to, restrict it to 20. I don't want you messing around with that. And this one, let's say you can resume if we've got less than 250. So that'll be everything but limestone and slate, because we'll already have those blocks. So there we are. Let's resume with that and continue. Now, there's one more thing I want to do. I want to remove this and that, get that one hauled, get this one hauled, and also speed up time a little bit. We want some lighting in this room. One there and one there. A group of travelers from Decency's River are passing by. Oh, wonderful. Can we go over to them? Hello, travelers from Decency's River. Are you just moving through? I would love to give you, like, a bed or something. Let's see if we can't work on that. Well, that's the thing. I would actually really like this to be done soon so that I can. Yeah, we're going to have to wait on that, I think. Until we start getting in some limestone blocks, at least. There we are. All the lights have turned on. We are currently researching basic fuses. It's going to probably take us a little while to get that. Now, once I've got some limestone bricks... In fact, let me have a quick look at work. Who's got... Well, actually, we've got quite a few people who've got crafting. I'm going to put everyone onto a basic level of crafting. Just so that if you've got nothing else to do, you should be doing crafting. We shouldn't have idle colonists at that point. Apparently we do. Alright. Nichols, what else can you do? It's not like you've got a terrible crafting, but there's nothing to clean, apparently, which I'm very happy about, don't get me wrong. Let me make sure that the home zone has been expanded properly, though. No, it has not. So let's expand the home zone out to all of these rooms, because there's plenty of stuff for you to be doing, Nichols. Trying to get away with not doing any work. I'm on to you. There you go. Cleaning, please. No, you're still just chilling out. Maybe I need another one. Because the Nichols is certainly a bit bored. Right. But we have got how many so far? We've got 75. And each wall, let's have a look, is going to require just 5 limestone blocks. Right. So the first thing I want to do then is we're going to do quite an extensive bit of work over here. We'll start with this wall. There we are. Now, I very specifically want to replace the wall around my freezer with these blocks. I really prefer using these types of blocks simply because they allow me to not worry about fires. Because stone walls, as you might expect, are not combustible, which is quite useful. The Nichols, I'm going to give you a 3 on construction. No, actually, I'll give you a 4 on construction. If there's nothing else to do, then you can do that. There we go. Thank you very much, Gun. Now, when Gun has finished this wall, what I would actually like to do is swap this cooler. A couple of people pointed out that, well, if I built the cooler here instead, I could have the exhaust heat warm up the rest of the colony. And that makes, you know, absolute amounts of sense. Thank you very much. It was very derpy that I didn't consider that. There we go, and then we'll break this one down. Now, that is going to start venting into the rest of this area. Now, unfortunately, it's going to take me a little while. I'm going to replace all of the walls in here with stone. And hopefully we can get onto that pretty quickly. But it is going to take a fair bit of time. I'm going to slowly replace all of the steel walls as well, because this is so much better for us in terms of resource use. Because we're taking a resource which is ultimately just rubbish for us right now, and we're turning it into something useful. Let's get all of that done. While we're working on that, I would actually like some furniture made. Right now, a wooden stool, beauty is 6, very beautiful. Comfort is 0.5. if I change that to a steel stool, less beautiful, half as beautiful, same amount of comfort. What about a limestone stool? Comfort, same amount, but actually beauty 6. So yeah, we want everything to be limestone stools from now on. In fact, let's get all of these stools demolished. All of them. Break them down. We want the steel back, please. Now, the next couple of episodes are probably going to be me just slowly putting the whole colony back together, probably. Now, in terms of dining furniture, though, we've got the dining chair. Let's have a look at that one. Beauty of 11, comfort of 0.7. The square dining chair, beauty of 11, comfort 0.7. Let's see that in... Oh, we cannot make those out of limestone. That's a shame. What about steel, then? Are they better? Beauty of 7, comfort of 0.7. Well, how much wood is required for these? That one requires 60. Cushioned chairs. How much leather do we have? We've got 75 leather. They don't require much. There's the armchairs. That takes a lot. But let's have a look at the chairs. Beauty of 3. Comfort of 0.73. Let's make that a beaver skin one. They're more comfortable, ultimately. So yeah, sure, you can have some beaver skin chairs over here. We've got enough, I believe. Yes, we do. We've just got enough. So we'll get all of that done. And then the workbenches can just have limestone stools with them. There we go. And that will allow people to basically be sat down while they're doing their work, which will generally help with their comfort levels, I imagine. Right, at this point, I want this storage to stop accepting chunks, so they all go in here instead. There we are. Perfect. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Really, you got him food poisoning. Oh, dear Nichols. I'm so sorry. Please stop poisoning everyone. It's very important to me that this poisoning thing, it stops. It's really super important. We should still have enough. There we go. Now, that should have improved this room a tinsy-wincy bit. The room as a whole is like a 1.4-ish. Still a little bit of dirt here and there that we need to address, but we'll get there. Now then, this is always a little bit of a worrying time when we're breaking the walls. Major break risk. What's wrong, Lisa? This is always a worrying time as well. Very low expectations. Wearing worn out apparel is getting on your nerves. What is worn out? Oh, you know what? That personal shield is no good for you. At the same time, though, it's kind of good. Okay, drop that for now, please. We're going to leave that somewhere else. But we desperately need... And you know what? Since we're doing this anyway, why not expand this room? Sure, let's expand the whole room. Might as well, since we're doing the work here regardless. So, yeah. Get all of this done. We'll have a much better area. Now, what's the heat in here? It's actually pretty good. It's being balanced with this room, though. So, and this is an active vent. It's actively pushing hot air in here if it needs to. I'm going to take that down. We're going to replace that with a different type of vent. Just a passive one that just pushes the air wherever. Get rid of that first, actually. I want this wall done first. How many bricks we got? We got plenty. We should be able to do this. Let's get all of that. Hold, please. There we go. Come on now. We need this done a little bit faster. Lisa, could you haul that for me? And then I'm going to restrict it so that you don't try to put it back on. I want it somewhere where I can force you to wear it if there is a need. There we go. Excellent work. We'll get that one as well. And now we will simply expand out this zone. And we've got a little bit of a bigger freezer then. That'll be good. I'd also like lighting in here, thinking about it. I don't like that my colonists don't have any decent lighting in this room. Sure. One light right about there should do. I would say major break risk still. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Go chill out for a bit. That should make you feel a bit better. Okay, so we've made one room a little bit better. I still need to repair this wall. Oh dear. Okay, a group of pirates from the deep group have arrived nearby. They're attacking immediately. Alright. What? What the dickens? Oh. Oh no. You brought drugs. Synthetic combat drug developed for space marines. Oh no, the Empire is here. During the early days of interplanetary warfare, Go Juice blocks pain and increases the user's melee and shooting abilities. It also enhances movement speed. Military chemists who created it were never able to remove its addictiveness. Well, that's so not good. You've also got grenades. Equally not good. I am very unhappy. Alright, Buttercup. No. Draft. Lisa, you know that shield. Yeah, you're gonna go and wear it now. Actually, no. No. You're gonna equip the peeler instead. Don't want you to be a melee combatant. They're already here? Well, rat. Okay, get out there. Move quickly. We've got someone with a shield there. Right. Lisa. Actually, Becca, head there. The Nichols. Gun. Take up positions in here where you can. Buttercup, I would super actually like you just to be drafted so you're out of the fighting for now. Alright, Lisa, get down there and move quickly about it, please. Well done. What's happening? Minor break risk, yeah. Well, that's going to be the case. Becca. How are you doing? Gunshot from a pistol. Alright, can you get there? Armus, come on, straight down, go there. Go. Throw that peeler. Come on. Yes, well done. Ah! Right, okay. I kind of... Well, I mean, what I really want right now is for no one to be somewhere where they're going to try and, I don't know, kill you. Just run up to them and start melee attacking. Go. Oh, no, the Nichols. That's a bad place. I sent you to a bad place. I'm sorry. No! Oh, thank goodness. Right. Carly. No. Okay, yeah, you get back up there. Armus, down. No. Oh, did you really? Have you actually dropped a grenade at your feet? I mean, to be fair, I'm going to be pretty impressed if you did. No, you didn't. Oh, thank goodness. Keep fighting. The Nichols. Head over there, please. There we go. Thank goodness. Right, you get there. Becca, back over here for now. Carly in there. How are you going through this door? 52%. Not happy. And you've not really done much damage over there. Okay. We're in a position where we might be able to take these people down. Right, come on. Ouch. Beck, how are you doing? You're not doing amazingly well, Leslie. Right, Carly, actually get down there then, please. Please hurry up. Okay, you need to not be there, because people are shooting over your head, and they're not good enough shots yet for that. Move, Lisa. Lisa. Now would be the time to move. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Go and move up a little bit. Armus. Move out there. We'll try and kill as many of them as we can. Right, gun. They're trying to skedaddle. If you can get up there, you might be able to get a few. It's going to be hard. No, they got away. Okay, well, that was annoying, but alright. Everyone, you need to get back indoors. We need to strip the dead. And then everything needs to be claimed. Alright, well, we've got a bunch of people who need to be patched up. Trivial for the most part. Trivial. Okay, well, actually, this is a good time to check. Initial. Actually, no one needs to be restricted, so sure, everyone is now unrestricted in terms of moving around. We're also going to need a proper hospital soon at this rate. My goodness. Well, that wasn't as bad as it could have been, at the very least. Escape pod! Relationship. You've detected an escape pod crash hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. You can rescue them and send them on their way, or capture them for recruitment or slavery purposes. A leader has a relationship with a colonist. She's Buttercup's sister. I'm not gonna just let her wander off. I mean, unless she wants to. I mean, it's her choice, really. But unfortunately, the game really has only two modes. You either capture them or you let them go. Well, in that case, she is going to be getting this room. Buttercup, your sister's here. Let's get her... Well, first and foremost, a sleeping spot. But I would actually like a proper bed. Oh, can we make this of limestone? Ooh. Okay, let's have a quick look. So, wood is always going to be the most beautiful, I think. 12 and comfort 0.75. Steel is 8. A limestone bed is 12. What about a slate bed? 11. Oh, got something against slate, eh? Alright. We need... Ultimately, I want a couple of beds in here regardless. But, Buttercup, you need to go and rescue your sister, please. Go. Go and capture. Oh, that one needs to be set for prisoners. Alright, Buttercup, go capture your sister. So, there were still other escape pods from our science ship in orbit, just kind of drifting around, very, very slow decaying orbit. No wonder she's in such poor shape. She's been up there for days. Only the escape pod's life support systems to keep her company. The odd beep beep, beep beep, but it set off a distress signal. Right. She can now be moved somewhere else. It's okay. We're deconstructing that spot. Buttercup, please. Can you take her to bed? There we go. Right. We need her to be properly treated. Right. So she's just her. What's that? Neutral back something. Okay. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. We want them to have decent meds. We want them to have chat and recruit. There we are. And also get food. You know, that's pretty important as well. And, of course, we're going to want them to have some lighting in here, too. We'll pop a light there. I would like another limestone bed in here. This is being the guest room and all that. Wooden tables are probably going to be amazingly beautiful. Yeah, 12. What about limestone? Also 12. Well, fair enough then. Limestone it is. If I put it here, I can fit more chairs around it. Unfortunately, we can't get any of the super comfy chairs anymore. Damn dread and blast. I could make it out of human leather. No. Well, I mean, someone would have to butcher them. And unless we get a psychopath, I'm not going to force anyone to endure that. But I am going to give them a nice chair. So, 2 nice chairs there. That's a lot of our wood. It's an expensive use of our wood. We don't have much of it, but this is going to be our guest area. Eventually. I mean, for now, it's our prison area, but eventually it'll be a guest area. There we go. It's now well lit. Can we get a little bit more work done? Let's see. This is now pretty well done, though. Actually, we still need a little bit of work there. Okay. Well, first and foremost, who's our doctor? Becca? Where is Becca? Becca's waiting to be medicated. Amos, what are you doing? Amos, please treat Becca. She's there bleeding out. It's trivial blood loss, but she'd only last 10 days. Come on now, you scoundrel. I need to get you some scrubs at some point as well. There we are. Now you're going to go eat instead of treating Buttercup's sister. That is just really horrible. See, Becca's good. She's like, I mean, I'm still hurting from the stitches. Still got really bad bruise on like most of my ribs, and I'm walking with a limp. But someone needs my help, and I know Alma's not going to do it. Doctor in name only, that one. There we go. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at you. You got a bad back. How old are you? 42. How old is Buttercup? Buttercup is 27. So you're Buttercup's big sister. Oh, that's sweet. Oh dear. What just happened there? Why did we just lose power? We have broken something somewhere. Ah. How annoying. Well then. We also need to set up some more graves. We need to get cremation really soon. I guess we could have a couple of graves built up there. That would do for now. Okay then, crack on, people. I mean, be thankful. Be thankful that I'm going to be doing this for you and getting you buried, because that human leather, that makes some mighty fine and comfortable chairs. We're talking like premium comfort chairs at this point. It feels like you're getting a hug from the chair. And I'm giving that up. So you better be thankful in your, you know, afterlife without missing your skin. Get that hold as well, please. Okay, but at that point, we're going to be wrapping up this episode. We've started to actually put in some proper systems and places and all that sort of stuff. We're replacing the walls properly. We've got some better schedules, that kind of thing. And generally, we're trying to proceed as we... in a more sustainable fashion, I guess. But, ooh, there we go. We've got basic fuses as well, so we're going to have to get a couple of those installed. But that is going to be it from me, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next. But until then, take care, everyone.